Okay, so hi guys, it's me, Ty, and as I said, I'm going to be posting more videos. We got like more videos now. So today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite books ever. It's called The Hunger Games, and this is like a new series that I'm going to be starting. I'm just going to be talking about different things that like matter to me, and yeah, they're going to be totally unedited. Like I'm not going to touch it, just like however it comes out, that's how you're gonna get it. Okay, so today, as I said, I'm going to be talking about the Hunger Games, and actually, I feel like this book is so amazing. Like, I feel like it's one of those books that really transcend into the political climate that like we all live in right now. I'm also the same with the Handmaid's Tale, but did I say the Handmaid's? Sorry, I meant the Handmaid's Tale. I can't talk today. So, yes, The Handmaid's Tale. Like, I feel like that was one of the most amazing books out there, but we'll get there later. So today we're just going to talk about the first book, the main Hunger Games, before we get to Catching Fire, Mockingjay, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, then whatever. Okay, so the Hunger Games. So okay, I'm just going to give you guys a brief like summary of the book before I start. So the protagonist of this story is a girl named Katniss Everdeen, and her dad is dead, and she's like so she lives in District 12, and District 12 is basically like a coal mining district where they're all like forced to like mine coal for the capital. The capital is like a big technologically advanced city where like where they control basically all the other districts. So every district does something special to them. Like now, I believe District 7, yes, they are known for like agriculture and like that. So every district has something, and then there are three districts that are like that are more powerful than the rest. I think that's District 1, 2, and 4, or 2, 3, 4, like one of those. Yeah, that like that's they call them careers, people that like yeah, that are taken to the end games from those districts. They're called like careers because they're trained from like birth to fight in the Hunger Games. Okay, so yeah, and they end up winning most times. So Katniss, like I said, her dad is dead, and she's known for jumping the like fence of the city to go into the forest to hunt, and then she comes back and sells it. She does that with her friend, and like they're very close. And her mom's after the death of her dad, her mom became like very emotionally weak, so she's forced to like be the backbone of the family and to be the strong one there, to be there for her sister and her mom, and to like provide for them. So yes, in the city, in like all districts, when you're 12, your name gets put into a ballot where like they pick out one. So yeah, but there are times where if like you need something, I think basically food, you go to the peacekeepers, but then there's a catch because your name then appears twice. So how many times you call it, you like get extras, your name, like let's say 12-1, then you collect food 3 times, then your name enters the ballot 4 times. So yeah, Katniss and her sister, so a sister just turned 12, you get, so her sister's name is going to be put there once, but by a streak of luck, her sister gets picked for the games, and then she has to sacrifice herself to, yeah, to go there for her sister. But she goes there with a boy named Peter, and then he's like a baker's son, and like they have a history, but like I really can't go deep into that right now. So eventually they win the games, and like it's crazy because they like the way they win is because it's only supposed to be one person that wins, but like the game makers make a catch, but then like at the end they redraw it, but then she outsmarts the capital by pretending like she's gonna the two of them are gonna commit suicide, so they like end the games, and then President Snow gets mad at her, and like, but that's leading into the second book, so I'm just gonna stop here for now. So yes, the out of the Hunger Games, I actually believe that there are 2 or 3 ways that it directly transcends into the political climate that we have today. Number one, poverty being used as a weapon against for control by the top 1% or the higher class, which in this case would be the capital. Also, like separation, all like the upper class keep the people separated so that they don't realize the power that they have together. So they use things like race, ethnicity, stuff like that, because when you are too busy oppressing someone, or when you are separated from someone, you don't realize that there's someone else oppressing you, because like they keep you distracted, so you don't like know your power as one. So um okay, so sorry, I had to pause it for a while, but yeah, I'm back. And then also the third thing that I wanna add is like the illusion of hope that like the rich give, like the oppressors give the oppressed. Because when you have enough hope, just enough, they won't give you so much and they won't give you no hope at all. But when you have that little hope of joining the 1%, and like them giving you that like chance, like just like 99.9% of you aren't gonna make it there, but that 0.1% that can like come and join us, it's enough to keep you at bay, and so you don't realize your power, because everybody believes that they're gonna be part of the 99.9%. They're not gonna be part, like, sorry, everybody believes they're gonna be part of the 0.1%, because like they think that, oh yes, so when you think that you can, like, because everybody thinks they're special, everybody thinks, oh yeah, I'm going to be that 0.1%. So when you think you're going to be part of that 1.1%, it's like enough, so you don't have to rebel, you don't oppose those structures, even though you know they're oppressing you. You stay, because like there's, so we're gonna get there, but first I started with poverty. So yes, so like as I said, poverty, there we can see that like they keep the districts poor on purpose. It's not that the money is not enough, because when they go to the capital, it's obvious that like there is money, there's technology, but they keep them underfunded, underfed, like, because I don't like, it's at the point, it's just greed and the need for control, because we know that the districts have rebelled before. So when like you keep them poor, like they have other problems, because everybody's just trying to find a way out of poverty. You get like, and that illusion of that like poverty, and because when you are too busy fending for yourself and trying to like live, you're not going to be worried about, oh, those people that are actually the causes of the oppression. You're going to be worried about, oh, how you're going to get your next meal. So when your next meal is not like confirmed, or is not something that like is easily accessible, then you know that, oh yeah, you cannot just be thinking about those people that are so oppressive or whatever. And what was the second one? What was the second point I made? Oh my god. Wait. Poverty. I said hope. That was the third one. The second point. Oh my god. How can I forget? Okay, let's go to the third one. I hope I remember the second one, or else I'm gonna have to rewatch the clip. But the second one, the illusion of hope. Yes, as I said, that like that tiny smidge of hope that they give you, so that, oh yeah, that there's this opportunity that I get to be part of the 0.1% that can join that 1% of people that have actually already made it. Because I don't think anybody, I don't know if any of you have ever heard saying that a slave's biggest dream is not to be free, it's to have slaves of his own. So when you are currently being oppressed, you're not thinking about, oh yeah, I just don't want to be oppressed, I don't want myself and everyone around me to not be oppressed. Your dream is that, oh yes, I want to oppress these people that are currently being oppressed with me. I want to rise above them so that I can oppress them. Well, like statistically, most likely it's not possible to like get to the stage where you are the oppressor that are like oppressing those people. And even if you get there, trust me, those people that oppressed you, they are still higher than you, but they keep you somewhere where you are oppressing other people so that you're happy. And they also believe that, oh yeah, they can be like you or people above you, so that like they don't rebel and they don't find out their power. Oh yeah, that was the second point, them keeping us divided. Okay, but let's continue. So also in the movie there's this thing that President Snow says, where he says that the reason why they don't kill all the tributes from the district is so that those people can have a little bit of hope. Can you see how like that, like illusion of hope, they just give you enough hope that like just enough, it's so destructive, because it's like, oh yeah, like that hope is, it's not much, like it's not really gonna change much, but it's enough just for you to know that, oh yeah, like I don't need to rebel. These systems that are oppressing me right now, they might one day serve me, and most likely that's not true. Also, my second point, or now it's gonna be my third, was that like they use race, religion, sexuality, and all to separate us. Because, okay, like in the book, it's known as like walls between these districts, you get. But like when we translate it to the world, it's like, oh, these rich people, these top 1%, trust me, if you're gay or like Muslim, whatever, like and you're part of the 1%, just like those people at the top, they're not going to be like, oh, because you're this, they're not going to work with you, because they know that you can benefit them. But then those same people that work with these people that they demonize, like they demonize them to you, so that you're like, oh, these people, like these whatever, I don't want to mention any oppressed group of people, don't come for me. So like you're like, oh, these people, now because these people created this standard that I have to hate them, they created these stereotypes, then you're too busy hating people to realize that, oh, that's not your biggest problem. Trust me, your biggest problem is not the person that doesn't share the same religion, race, sexuality as you. It's those people that are building data centers, the Elon Musk's, Jeff Bezos, those like people that are actually oppressing, that are ruining the world actually. So I don't know, like that's just my thought. Like I feel like the book is just so political, and it's like something that like you can't really separate fantasy from reality, because at the end of the day they blend into one another, because everything that happens in that book is just a metaphor for what happens. And then at the end of the book we can see that when Katniss, at the end of the book leading into the other book, we can see that when Katniss is smart enough to like defeat the district, because then when both her and Peter won the games, it was like, oh, that's giving them too much hope, like they can rebel. Then President Snow becomes like mad at her, and then it's like they have to go on this tour again to like convince them that they're actually in love, because they just want to give you something that is just like the systems that we live in are built on giving you just enough but never giving you the full thing, and it's just like